The B Plus Recap Countdown.
Hey, welcome back everybody, it's B Plus. Thank you for checking out yet another recap countdown video. I'm not going to waste any time with this because the tribe is on the move. Yes, Indie Tribe is back and they have released their Upper Hand project, which debuted as high as number 2 on all the streaming platforms, which is a good look for them, but it's also a good look for CHH and Christian hip hop at large. Now, if you did not know, the newly reimagined Indie Tribe has formed with original members, No Big Deal, and also Mowgli the Iceberg, but welcoming in newcomers DJ Mike LV and also John Keith. Now, I normally wait about 3 or 4 days to start making my recap countdown video, but this is an emergency and I just cannot wait. Now, if this is your first time checking out a recap countdown video, really quickly, here's what I do. I take a look at my 5 favorite bars, my 4 favorite beats, my 3 favorite tracks, my 2 favorite features, and I'll round everything out with one final recap. But in this case, there aren't any featured artists on this project, so what I decided to do is show a little bit of love to DJ Mike LV and show my 2 favorite flexes on this project. And what I mean by flexes is when DJ Mike LV, either at the beginning or the end of the track, feels the need to let you guys know what the Indie Tribe is all about. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this review.
5 bars.
Look, Holy Spirit on the speed dial. Hello? Probably still could spit a heater when I'm seen now. Harder than my demons, I got screw tape deep in D now. Me and Overdose just dropped the screw tape for the free now. Okay.
As long as there's breath in my lungs, it's all hell King Jesus. At 45 with the levers, at 116 I believe in. If junkies never was dreaming, cause humble beast was a season. We live as kings, commit treason, the tribe of village would eat them. Lead them. Ain't no turning back now, the whole community in it, and I ain't better let them down on the nonsense. I've been down real bad, but I'm up right quick. I've been laid out flat, but it's up now. I got prison stuck coming up my lips. It's a holy flesh where I'm at now.
I know this game could get greedy. We playing chess and not checkers. I take your bitch up like TD. He paint the picture in 3D and I put the beat in a DDT. Play it on BET. I get my praise to the DET. Came for the sick and my clique need the CDC speedily. They gotta put this on DVD. My stream of thought can't be bought with a streaming fee. Legally free to be free cause he freeing me. Feeling me boy, I'm so cold they got heated like chimneys.
My dreams keep me up more than nightmares. In the flight fair, no the devil don't fight fair. Ain't even sweating cause I ain't drank in a minute. I'm trying to kill the old me like Gemini man, while fighting with my futures of my life is tinted.
Now, lyrically, I really didn't know where to start when it came to covering this project, just because I can probably pick my 5 favorite bars off of each and every song on this project because it really is just that deep. But what I finally decided on were these 5 bars, so let's walk through them one by one. Alright, with number 5, I really like No Big Deal Screw Tape line, partly because I'm currently reading Screw Tape Letters by C.S. Lewis. I've read it before, but I like thumbing through it from time to time, and I'm actually doing that now, so that's probably why that line resonated a little bit more to me. Next to number 4, I really like that line by John Keith just because he really walked through a lot of the collectives in those bars that have gone before him and that are also going on right now, like World 45. I think he gave a shout out to also the 116 Click. We Live as King, Dream Junkies, and also Humble Beast. So I thought that was a very dope line there. Moving on to number 3, Mowgli. I just really enjoyed that line just because it's a little bit of a switch up. I call them heart bars when you can really just kind of speak to the soul and spirit of somebody. So I really enjoyed that line by Mowgli. Moving on to number 2, No Big Deal on Clear. He just ran through that last 16. Really enjoyed that a whole lot. And my favorite bar on the entire project was by John Keith, that Gemini line on Saltwater. That just really takes the cake for me. And let's go ahead and hop on to my 4 favorite beats.
4 beats.
Bible verse in your bio, but probably listen. I could probably flex like, where are all the rappers that you said hype? Nowhere to be found and now my set like, hold the culture down, they told me talk like I was Ted, right? Resurrect the tribe just like I met Fife.
I know it's crystal clear to you now. You see it? Yes, sir.
Tribe on the move.
Yeah. Hey, look, pop like pistol. Do you see this clear like crystal? Too fast like I hopped out the whip. They ain't wanna see this, that I'm flip through. Gotta hit
I know all the blessings coming top down. Say you said he wanna talk, I told him not now. Any weapon formed against me getting shot down. Yeah, they throwing salt, I feel like lot now. Yeah, I know all the blessings coming top down. Say you said he wanna talk, I told him not now. Any weapon formed against me getting shot down. Yeah, they throwing salt, I feel like lot now. Hey, they throwing salt, I feel like lot now.
Talk to God when I'm walking outside. What I see with my eyes, let me know it's alright. I feel alive when I'm in the inside. All the stress in my pride, I just set it aside.
You got my back, even when I'm back to back sliding. Know you gon' slide on my enemies, leave them burning in fire. And when the lies get the best of me and I'm on my high horse, know that.
Okay, so first of all, let me give a shout out to all the 4 producers from my favorite tracks on this project. That's Wow Eli, that's also Iggy Music, and then lastly, 1995. I thought they all did a very good job on those 4 tracks that I just played. And actually, I believe that Mowgli the Iceberg and also John Keith tried their hand a little bit at some of the production on some of the tracks on here. So overall, I just felt sonically this was a very solid project. It gave you some of the mellow things like, or mellow sounds like 24K and also Outside, but then it also gave you very hype stuff like Holy Smoke, and then also with Clear as well. So overall production A+. Now let's head over to my 3 favorite tracks.
3 favorites.
But I'm still coming heavy with flow. We open doors to places that they never thought we could go. And so before you come and ask me for advice on the side, you can pay me for consulting or quit wasting my time. I'm where the wound be like an ice pack. Your face all in the mud, get your sight back. King Pacquiao, you catch it right back. I said I'll be right back and I'm right back, but they don't like that. I might just hit the city with the crown on my head a lot.
Right rhymes, that'll matter after this lifetime. My rhyme schemes are like seeds. They need time, water, and light, please. Provided by the one who took 2 fish and multiplied them like Pisces.
I keep on drinking, it's so all by myself. I keep on looking for something, but nothing helps. I keep on running in circles, I'm trying to break out.
Getting better, you rappers hella funny. You sounding so Heath Ledger. Almost done. John keep going with the wind. Holy Spirit called him up again. Demons try to throw me off the fence. Stick to land and all I see is tens. I ain't did shit for the trends. Godson, why would I pretend? Village on the way, pay attention. Can't keep up, take a hint.
Used to doubt me on the low, now they know, shawty low. Think I said this line before, got the hope out the boat. I put 50 in the bowl, did a show, 50 more. If you love me, let me know. Total pole, holy smoke.
Now you cannot have a collective like this and not have a rapidy rap cypher type track on here, and that's exactly what Tribal Council was. I love the energy of it, I love the feel of it, and I thought it was a perfect song to end this project with. So that was number 3. Over to number 2. Oh man, I went back and forth with my number 1 and my number 2, but finally I went ahead and gave Saltwater number 2. Very bar heavy song. You can listen to that song over and over again and constantly be catching the new metaphors, the new similes, all the things that bars provide. So really enjoyed that at number 2. And lastly, number 1, I went with Holy Smoke just because, again, very bar heavy. The energy of that song was crazy. The video was crazy. So that gets the nod from me, number 1. Definitely a workout song. So Holy Smoke is number 1. Now let's head over to my 2 flexes by DJ Mike LV.
Tribe on the move.
Hey yo, somebody make sure that we exclusive, special edition only pops, alright? We need to be available in all the stores, but at limited quantities, alright? You know me, I gotta have the Yankee fitted with the throwback, and make sure we all got the fear of God's on, alright? Listen, make sure Dilly's dreads is tight, and I need Mowgli's beard looking sharp. And make sure that John's is extra skinny with the ring on the left hand. You heard? It's Indie Tribe save lives, and the life we saving is yours. So I don't want none of you little rappers coming in my DMs asking for the instrumental, cause there ain't no Instagram challenges, no TikTok challenges, no Charlie D'Amelio, no Addison Rae, no Bella Porsche, none of that. It's quiet for y'all. It's Indie Tribe, Tribe on the move, and God always. So make sure when you talk to me, make sure when you talk to the tribe, you talk to us nice, very nice. And when you hear
So as I said before, there were no features on this project, but I had to show some love to the Indie Tribe's muscle, the mouthpiece, the guy behind the scenes that's going to say all the things that maybe the other artists want to say but don't. That is DJ Mike LV. He definitely provided that. Very entertaining, very funny at times. So got to show some love to the muscle of the Indie Tribe, DJ Mike LV. Keep doing your thing, and let's head over to my 1 final recap.
1 recap.
Now, I don't know about you all, but I had very, very high expectations for this project, mainly because DJ Wado, who I have a lot of respect for, had a tweet earlier this week where he said something to the effect that this was going to restore some of the vibes that We Live as Kings and also Dream Junkies provided years back in the CHH space. Now, for you guys that don't know, DJ Wado is a legendary DJ in this space, and also We Live as Kings and Dream Junkies were very, very dope groups that didn't last long, but at the same time I was big fans of. So putting it on that level, I had very high expectations, and I must say this was an A+ project. It knocked it out the park. It exceeded all my expectations. Now, it's very important when you have a group like this that you not only bring something very unique to the table individually, but at the same time you have to have this thing called chemistry. And you can tell throughout this project that this group definitely has it. You can tell that whether they're in the studio, whether they're just living life, you can tell that they really rock with and they really do respect one another. Now, for the second week in a row, I have to give a shout out to the crew Hip Hop Corner, just because when I first threw on this project, press play, the first thing I heard was Jay from the Hip Hop Corner and their conversation, him and Chris' conversation about the Indie Tribe. But then right after that, I think it was Ruslan. It kind of sounded like him, but I feel like there was kind of an effect on the voice, so I really didn't know. And then also right after that, I heard David Livick. Now, all three of these YouTube creators, all three of these media outlets are people that I look up to, and actually quietly they are part of the reason why I decided to go ahead and do my thing when it comes to CHH media as well. So when I heard all their voices back to back, it got me even more excited for this project, and it absolutely delivered. Now, as I wrap up this recap countdown, wherever you enjoy going to buy your music, make sure you go out and do that. Whether you like streaming your music, whether it's Tidal, Apple Music, or Spotify, make sure you go run up these numbers. I feel like there's an outside chance that this project can chart on Billboard, so make sure you go run up the numbers for that. You can feel free to follow me on Twitter. I can be found at DJ_B_plus. I think I'm a pretty good follow on there. As always, you can drop down in the comment section below and let me know what your favorite songs were, what your favorite beats were, what your favorite bars were, and we can chop it up down there. And lastly, if you enjoyed this video and think you may be interested in content just like this, feel free to consider subscribing to the page below. A lot of you guys who watch my videos aren't subscribed, so make sure you go ahead and do that and give this video a thumbs up. And once again, I am B+, and until next time, peace in, confusion out, and be positive.